This video has always stumped me on who made it and why it was made. The song is called Our Icons and is made by a group called Ensemble, the Christ of Saviour and Crude Mother Earth. Weird group name, I know. At the surface level, the song is really catchy and has an infectious chorus, but the music video is more unnerving and uncanny. It shows this Russian hag mouthing along to the lyrics, along with other more obscure black and white shots. These include a shirtless man dancing around with some guns, a flame emanating, a bunch of shit, and a pistol being pointed at the face of a toddler. It's all super bizarre, yet you can't look away from it. The video is dark and eerie, yet motivates you to want more of it. The previously mentioned long group name, Ensemble of Christ, the Saviour, and Crude Mother Earth, consists of 3 members, each from Tver, Russia: Saruka, Izergil, Alexei Glukov, and most odd of all, Senya Hitler. On their Bandcamp page, the trio describe themselves as a cult Russian, radical, political hardcore project with aggressive female and crazy granny vocals, forever opposite. Pretty much they're as radical as they come in Russia and made this song poking fun of how people were perceived religious icons there. The group was considered pretty underground and seems to have begun making music in the late 90s. Pinpointing a release for this video seems to be impossible. The original YouTube version was deleted, but this upload I have access to being from May 2014. The Bandcamp page lists it as being released in 2018, which is obviously not correct. If you're interested in exploring much of their other music, I'll leave a link down below. Robert Morgan is a British animator with loads of experience in stop motion and other styles. He's been making shorts since the 1990s and uploads much of his material on his own YouTube channel, named after himself. I mentioned his video Belial's Dream in my creepy shorts list in July, and I felt like mentioning a few more noteworthy uploads. First is Bobby Yeah, which is his longest piece at 23 minutes. It follows this rabbit guy who is pretty much stuck in a sort of purgatory, most likely hell. He is able to escape with this worm monster, but is greeted and then menaced by various other monsters. Some of these just have the most disgusting and ghoulish designs, which I love. Most odd of all are these 2 wheel things, which have elongated tongues and shoot out red sperm from a cannon. It gets pretty gory and uses lots of blood effects, especially during this one fight scene. Next I must mention The Cat with Hands, which starts out with a live action sequence. This introduces the tale of the cat with hands, who is shown stealing the face of a boy. The feline then goes on to steal body parts from other people, with just one left, the tongue. This is where the twist comes into play, as one of the 2 individuals from the live action part is revealed to be the cat. Finally is Channel X Cartoon Show, which follows a boy watching this particular program. It has a really unique 2D art style which soon haunts this viewer as it comes into the real world. I'm not showing the end so that this video can stay up, but it shows a really grisly suicide. Pretty haunting stuff. There are quite a few other videos to explore, which I'm sure a bunch of you will mention in the comments. This next channel I won't be discussing that much at length because it's pretty straightforward. It's called User9472 and it posts a bunch of weird cryptic videos. The account doesn't seem like an ARG, but instead just a mess. Every single video doesn't have a title, so I'll mention a few via the upload date. This clip from August 26, 2021 shows this figure by a doorway, moving erratically due to the unsettling editing. The description states that this person is named Volana. An upload from 4 days later is this children's cartoon where a crying woman is running after a horse and buggy. This horse is malnourished, which I guess allows the woman to enter with the rest of the people. The audio is distorted. This third one is from March 9th of this year. It has bone-chilling music in these two images. The description says, "He tried to get it off, but he couldn't. The silencer, Butler." Another video has this man wearing a ski mask covered in Christmas lights, this woman with abnormal teeth, and this mysterious photo of someone in a bridal dress. There's no other context to user 9472, it's just a channel waiting to be explored further. Andrew Huang is an artist/filmmaker known for his more experimental pieces and working on various music videos. In fact, he's even directed music videos for Kalela, Bjork, and FKA Twigs, the latter of which he was nominated for a Grammy with. His YouTube channel contains various other projects, this time being his short films. These aren't really creepy or anything, but do contain lots of extravagant and weird imagery, such as with Flesh Nest, Solipsist, and Projections. But easily the most popular video on the channel is Dollface, which was released in 2005. The YouTube upload of it is Andrew's first video, being published on February 19th, 2007. The plot is simple at first, showing us a TV screen and a mechanical jack-in-the-box type contraption. It arises to show its face, resembling a pale woman. The TV then begins to play, showing an image of a supposed beautiful woman. She extends multiple mechanical arms to manipulate her face, resembling the screen. Once satisfied with herself, she finds that the TV has now changed, showing an even more attractive face. She strives harder to appear more like it, even attaching eyes into her empty sockets. The TV screen changes again and moves farther away. She extends her whole body to reach it, which leads to her downfall. The messaging is clear, that beauty standards shown in the media manipulate people to change their appearances. This is done to be seen as perfect to everyone else in society until the times change and others follow. Despite trying to keep up, things come falling down. It's a really well done message and the animation is outstanding. This is a somewhat well known video called Whitehouse, Why You Never Became a Dancer, which is a 6-minute long song cued to this really uncanny face. The movements of this person are looped throughout and their face twitches. They have these wide eyes and bizarre jaw movements, paired with the eerie black and white, but what I'm more interested in is the backstory to the song, as it's actually really interesting. Whitehouse is a musical group based in London which released music from the 1980 up until 2007. They have over 100 songs under their belt, which usually falls into the genre of power electronics. This is paired with their lead singer's screaming voice, with the lyrics being described as vulgar to many. Whitehouse is viewed as controversial due to their common themes of misogyny and violence, which is visible especially in Why You Never Became a Dancer.
Remember your own pointless new-sniffing adolescence? That fumbling floppy sex in between bags?
It's a response to a short film from Tracy Emin called Why I Never Became a Dancer, released in 1995. Emin talks about some pretty disturbing occurrences from her younger years, including sexual abuse and rape when she was only 14. She tries winning a dance competition to escape her small town and retreat to London, but she is hounded by the neighborhood boys who refer to her as a slag, British slang for a whore.
The chant become louder and louder, slag, 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 until in the end I couldn't hear the music anymore, or the people clapping. My head was spinning and I was crying. I'd lost it.
She did end up leaving the town years later and is currently living in London. The video ends with her calling out some of these boys before dancing to You Make Me Feel by Sylvester. Whitehouse made their song to criticize Tracy for making a lot of this up and over-exaggerating events to make a comeback. Many praise this song for its lyrical aspects and for the overall sound. William Bennett gives it his all in his performance, really making you feel his anger towards this person.
Another bed-stated cunt, a child molested that needs to be told, or just a craven, lust-driven artist channeling confusion and fear.
Why You Never Became a Dancer was released in 2003 on Whitehouse's album Birdseed, which you can find online. The creepy figure in this music video honestly just adds to the experience, and yeah, this seems to be an official music video. Some of you may roll your eyes due to me discussing this next channel as it's more comedic in nature. Hydraulic Beanbag, an animation-oriented channel which makes parodies on various memes and internet oddities. This channel deserves a spot here because, well, look at it. The animation, while well made and fluid, is just uncanny. I don't know how else to explain it. You can't look away from it, which I believe is why this channel has been getting popular. Weird comparison, but Hydraulic Beanbag feels a lot like a newer and higher quality version of Seinfeld's Spitstain. You know, the person who animated this.
The pizza is aggressive.
Oh shit.
Some of this channel's biggest targets include Wallace and Gromit,
No crack, Gromit. We've forgotten the crack.
Super Mario Bros,
Here's a Unilever bag.
Pingu, that nerve-pulling meme, Teen Titans Go,
A birdie! It's pretty! Let's catch it!
and Sensei Wu.
Long before time had a name, the first Spinjitzu master created.
He even reanimated the Plastic Men video originally done by Treats for Beasts, if you remember that channel. It's such a weirdly fluid art style that adds to the comedy super well. Finally, I end this train wreck on Reecard Farché, a creator of one of the most vile and creepiest appearances on the platform. This man, who seems to specialize in animatronics and music, has this mask of a robotic penis nose. I wish I was making this up, but this is a real channel, and they post semi-regularly. I do have to wonder though, am I allowed to show this? It's a serious question, as this man made a dick nose so detailed and lifelike by having it move around and hum out tunes. Despite this uncomfortable content, Reecard Farché is really talented and shows off lots of behind the scenes stuff, mainly detailing how many of these animatronics are created. These are madly impressive, but I must question his sanity. He's apparently traveling from his home country of Australia to the United States for some kind of tour, so if you're interested, hey, you have the option.